Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Sunday, Divine Masculine, and like I do a reading every weekend, this is the 16th of January 2022. And like usually, if I get the time, I do your reading, the Divine Feminine's reading every weekend. I try to. Sometimes I cannot. So yeah, it happens, right? But let's see your energies from now until the next couple of days, Divine Masculine and the Twin Flame connection. And we'll go from there. The pre-shuffle did tell me that you are coming to a point of realizing, okay, that you cannot juggle the situation anymore. And that you have to put a lot of time and effort into bringing back some kind of stability in your life or in this relationship. That is something very clear to you that you have been doing for the past many years. You have been trying to juggle with life in general, walking on a very tight rope. That would not be possible anymore. That's what Spirit is going to be telling you sooner or later. Okay, let's welcome our guest here for this reading, my spirit guide, my angel, my ancestors, and my divine source into your reading for your highest good, Divine Masculine. Let's see what your energies are. Let's get some good energies out, guys. Okay, the first one we'll go with is in your current energy. What's your current energy talking about from the 16th of January until the next 6 to 7 days or 10 days? What's your current energy around this portion? Okay. Let's get into the next one. That would be your fear. What's your fear? What kind of fear is haunting you, guys? Let's see. Fear. Okay. And the third energy we'll ask for is your blessing. What kind of blessing is coming out of this situation of fear and your current energy? What is your blessing here, Divine Masculine? Let's see your blessing. What kind of a blessing? Too many cards, guys. Hold on. What is your blessing around this portion in time that you need to understand here? Okay. The next part would talk about your environment, Divine Masculine, specifically your home 3D environment. What kind of an environment that is surrounding you at this point? Let's see. Okay. The next part would be your my spirit's advice to you. What is the advice that spirits have to give you around this portion in time? Because your environment seems quite difficult. Okay. And the last but not the least, your probable outcome, if you can work with your energies in the right way, Divine Masculine. What is the probable outcome you are looking at for yourself? Okay. The bottom of the deck is the bear. I think you had this energy before as well in one of the earlier readings, right? The bear, the cross, the fox. There you go. The mice. Holy. And the ring. Yeah. And the ring. Okay. So here we go. Something is really some kind of a commitment that you are tied up in, where you have already committed to, is very bad. It's not only bad, it's very bad. It is a drain on your money, a drain on your life, a drain on your emotion, because you have the mice, where there is a drain, there is illness, fatigue, tiredness, depression, because of a fox, because of a situation that somebody has created in your life. I think you had the fox too in your earlier reading, guys. Okay. And this is, again, the cross. Look, this is your trial. This is your destiny. This was a part of your destiny. When you had to go through this trial, this tribulation, you had to learn from this situation, right? That somebody, where you have, created a group of people whom you have protected, you have nurtured, you have given them a lot, right? And they have flexed their muscle towards you, or it's your time to flex your muscle towards the situation and move out. It could be anything for anybody, but we'll keep these cards on the side here, guys, okay? The birds, the snake, and the heart. Yeah, there is still Clover Mountain. Yeah, you have to clean out the weeds from somebody's heart in here. A person who is, who's sitting in an energy of the snake, right? Because the snake is waiting, knows there are a lot of challenges in their life, okay, and they're looking for the right opportunity to strike the birds, right? They're feeling restless, they want to move. That could be you. You're looking for the right opportunity to move and open your heart to the story here with your divine feminine, and you're feeling quite restless about this situation, but at the same time, you do know that you're getting stuck because of something that is not completely with you, your resources. You don't have the whole resources that's blocking you, that's creating this blockade with the weeds, which you're not being able to clear up. Okay, you're not being able to clear up. So you're waiting for the right opportunity to strike. At this point, that is the energy that's coming up in here, but let's move on, guys. Let's see what's going on. So your current energy is the rods, right? Where there is a lot of trouble in your domestic life. That's what I'm getting. There is a lot of trouble in your domestic life, lot of situation, lot of bickering, lot of fighting, a lot of bad stuff. Let me put it that way. That is affecting your stability, that is affecting your security in yourself. That's probably affecting your money, your happiness, your home life, everything that's connected with this kind of a situation, right? Now, let's move into the rods, but before we do that, okay, yeah, let's move one by one. So with this current situation, you're not happy. That's where you know that you have been put through a big amount of trial in your life with your fate, with your destiny, right? That it's time to move out of that situation, right? And you're waiting for the right time to strike is what I'm getting. But let's see. To open your wings and fly. And you're restless. You're very restless about that situation. But the only problem is, like I said, you were feeling stuck because you had this feeling that, okay, that once you can release yourself from that situation, that's your destiny, your bad luck, your fate, whatever that is, has brought into your life. You can make things work, right? But you have to wait for the right opportunity to strike. But you know what? You don't have to bite all the time. You can hiss, right? A snake can hiss and scare people away. So if there is any kind of a situation that is making you feel restless, you can actually put your hood up and stop that situation. Where somebody can make you restless with their own energy. Or wait for the time to come. Yeah, okay. So somebody could be making you restless with your emotion. All right. Somebody could be creating problems for you emotionally here. Because they are very restless about you. They possibly don't know what you're planning. Are you planning to leave them? Are you planning to fly away? right? And they are waiting and looking for answers. They are not probably getting any kind of communication from you at this point, right? But that could be again interfering with your emotions. So you have to stop that. You don't have to bite, but you can put your hood up and hiss. A snake can do a lot of things. Okay. Now, with this rod, this is your current energy. Please talk to me about the rods here. It is a very difficult energy you're going through, or you will be going through. Yeah, the Four of Cups, right? Yeah, this is, where there is some huge loss of emotion. You're wishing that didn't happen, right? You're wishing you had done things right. When your divine feminine had given you that cup of love, you had rejected that offer. Let me be very blunt with you. You had rejected the offer, over which you probably have created some warfare as well, because you didn't want that. You didn't want that stability. And that was a missed opportunity. Now you're feeling that pain of what you have done. Where she was waiting to make you happy, but you said no to it. You didn't want it, guys. Right? So you're feeling that loss. You're definitely feeling her loss more so. Because of that situation that you're facing at this point in time, you want that consolation. You want that love. You want that emotional touch that you're not getting at this point. Please talk to me about the Four of Cups, but it's a missed opportunity. It had come to your life once, but you ignored it. You let it go. You drained that emotion out directly into the water, and you said, I don't want that love. I don't want that emotion. I don't want that consolation from you. Somebody was probably trying to console you out of a situation that you were not happy in your life as well. Right? So your current energy is that you're feeling that loss of that situation, right? Please talk to me about the Four of Cups. And you're wishing for things to come back to normal, right? Please talk to me about the Four of Cups. It's a total loss of emotion. It's definitely a loss of your emotional understanding. The Palace of Cups and the Six of Wands. Yeah, you want that victory over the situation, right? The Palace of Cups it's a complete emotional situation that you have missed. You have missed. And why have you missed? Because you had no confidence. You lacked confidence in this situation. When she came to you and she gave you that cup of love, you ignored it because you had either less confidence in yourself or you lacked confidence in your understanding about this emotional situation where there was so much of love. Right? So, in your current situation, guys, you're feeling that sense of defeat of what you have done, right? Of what you have done when she was here to give you all that you needed in your own personal life. She was here to bring you back that emotion, but you could not take it. You left it. You said no to it. You went on your own path towards what you thought was your victory here. Please talk to me about the Palace of Cups and the Six of Wands. Right? That was, your emotion was not your victory. You didn't want that emotion here. You see? Opportunities are waiting for you. So they are telling you that yes, you had a missed opportunity. You definitely did miss out on the story before, right? Be careful, do not take risk. Okay. So what they are telling you here, guys, is that yes, you're feeling that loss, you're feeling her loss, but it's not all over. It's not all done. That's what they are telling you. There is still a new door. You have to find that door. You have to find and open that door. The door is there. Okay, and the opportunity is there. But again, be careful not to take too much of risk around this portion in time, because you might end up opening a wrong door. That's what it is. So you have to be very careful about this situation, right? Because that's your current energy. You might be in that energy where you now want, that victory, right? So in that rush, in that surge of confidence that could be possibly coming back to you, you might rush towards the wrong door. So at this point in time, guys, you have to be very careful, because if you open the wrong door, you will open the wrong door once again, right? So because you're feeling that, the rods, because you're feeling that sense of defeat, of that conflict, of that bickering, of the fight, of whatever that happened, right? Or is happening, or you're thinking about it, whatever that situation is, that is kind of your stability is being affected in your own self, right? Where, like I said, where you are, how much you have missed, in your life. So, which had a great value. Today you're realizing what kind of a value this emotional story had for you, or still has for you, and how much you have missed out on that story, which was a cup, not just a cup, it was a palace of cups. But there was so much of love, but you lacked confidence. That confidence could be returning back to you. That's what they're saying. The door is there. But again, don't do anything wrong, because of that overconfidence is not good, where you might end up opening the wrong door. So you have to be very careful with your level of confidence, how much you can go forward right now and how much you can do right now to open another door. The opportunity is there. Okay, now the next part is your fear. Fear is your challenge, your destiny, your star, right? Your fear is your karma. Star and destiny talks about your karma, because remember what I said, that you're going through a lot of trials and tribulation with something that you have committed yourself to, right? So around this portion in time, you're not sure if you will get another opportunity here. So your fear is, would you get another opportunity again to bring her back, to bring this unconditional love back? You don't know, right? So that could be your fear. If your destiny or providence will give you another chance. Please talk to me about the stars. That's your fear. Where the karma is going to support you in bringing back what you have lost. Please talk to me about the stars. Whether you will get another opportunity to open the next door or to open a fresh door. But remember, guys, in life, when one door closes, the other opens, right? We all know that. It's a very old saying. So a new door will open, but you will have to be confident enough to open the new door, as also the story here. But again, don't be overconfident to do anything wrong, right? So with the stars, you get the Page of Cups, right? So you are worried about the fact of whether you can once again bring her back with that same emotional fulfillment. Will she be able to come back happy to you? Or will you be able to make her happy? Or will she feel happy with you once again? Will she be able to accept you back? That's your fear. Will she be able to accept you back in that same old way that she did before? You don't know. Will you get another opportunity to bring back that quality that you had before, where you completely ignored her, left her, and paid no attention to what she wanted to give you, right? Page of Cups. So the tables have turned, guys. Page of Cups. So now you are worried if she is going to come forward to you, if at all she will be able to come and give you or surprise you or make you, or be in that same happy, joyous mood that you have seen her in before. Page of Cups, the Emperor, right? Because you know that you haven't done the right thing here. Okay, you should have done what an emperor does. Yes, you need to take back control and power in your own life, but at the same time, remember, with the king or the emperor more so, they have to do what they have to do, which you probably know you haven't done. So now you're worried that emotionally, it's more what I'm getting is emotionally of whether how she sees you, right? How does she see you? Does she see you in the form of the divine masculine? Or will that make her happy? Or will she see you as a person who has not opened their heart? Because the emperor, again, remember, with the emperor, the problem is that they are unemotional. They take a call on their emotion because they know they have to do what they have to do, even if that means that they have to end up hurting somebody else in their life emotionally that they have loved once. Right? So the emperor has the good side and the bad side. So will you be able to take that responsibility? Because at the bottom of this deck, you have the King of Pentacles, right? So are you going to be able to give her back everything that you needed to give her? Will you be able to bring back that power? Will you have that strength to make her happy again? Will she be happy with you? Right? You don't know. Because you want to take charge, you want to take responsibility of the situation, though you know that that means that you will have to give up something else in your life that you probably have invested in before, right? With the emperor. But the thing over here is that, you have to do what you have to do, guys, right? Please talk to me about the emperor, because you're coming back to your power is what I'm getting. But the thing about the situation is that your fear is whether you will be able to bring back that power and make her happy again, right? So you have the Four of Swords, because the thing is that you don't know what she is thinking here. You don't know. She's silent at this point in time. So you really have, some of you probably are not even talking at this moment, or not talking in the way that you have talked before, because, she's healing, right? The Four of Swords. You have hurt her. You have given her a lot of pain, divine masculine. So your fear is that death, that she will not be able to move from this situation, that she won't be able to clear herself of this pain. That's your fear, because your fear is, look here, right? Your fear is that if you move forward and confidently open the door, the problem here is that you don't know. You don't still see the light at the end of the tunnel here. You're not being able to see what providence has in store for you. It's unknown to you. It's unknown to you, of whether she will come forward and say, and be in that happy, joyous mood that she used to be before that you have seen her, as in before. And this is where you want to make her happy. You want to give her everything now. You want to be powerful enough to take charge of your own responsibility with regards to this situation, right? You want to do it as the emperor. If that means that you will have to leave something, you will. You're coming to the point of that understanding that now you have to do what you have to do. The emperor takes a decision, makes the decision, right? And that's your situation. But the problem over here is that she's still very much sore about the whole situation that has happened with the Four of Cups. That's why she's not opening up, she's not talking, she's feeling drained in her heart, in her soul, in her mind, right? So she needs time. You know that too. But the fear is how much time? You don't know. That's your fear, right? She needs time to heal from this situation in order to move past this old situation. You know that she needs time, but you don't know. You don't know how much time she needs. Please talk to me about the Four of Swords and the Death. That is your situation, is that you're scared that at the end of the day, the situation might not change at all. And the new door might never open for you. Position of authority, the throne. Yeah, so what they're telling you guys as the emperor, you have to take control of the situation. That's your fear. You don't know how to take control of the situation because thing is that with her you have done it wrong and she's feeling that pain. Right? She's feeling that pain in herself. Danger, especially in money matters with bear. Yeah, see the bear and the bear. You have to take charge of this situation where there is a danger, a predator or predators who is waiting to grab your money. So in order to open the new door and take charge of your fear, you have to take charge of your own self. That's what they're saying, divine masculine. Right? You have to take charge of your own power, or else you will have this predator who will, because they want you. See, the mice, the ring, the mice and the fox, as I explained before, right? This situation is not going to change unless you change this situation for yourself, because you are going through your trial and tribulation that you have manifested. Right? You have manifested with your money, and there are predators. There are predators who don't want you, they want your money. Okay? So your question over here is, how do you manage that situation? So you have to take charge of your own finances, of your own authority, of your own position. But your fear is that you don't know if you can do that. Right? And you have to also because for her, listen guys, for her to move from that silent zone that she is in, she needs to see you back in power. Right? Unless you show her your position of authority, unless you prove to her that you are more than capable of doing something that she would like, that she would see you in as, and bring back a new emotional fulfillment in her, where she knows that you're confident enough to accept back the throne and position and the power that you have lost, she won't change this situation. So she's also waiting, but your fear is that you don't know if you can completely do that. That's that's the energy I'm getting. But unless you take position of your power and authority, divine masculine, you will not be able to open the door. That's another point of the whole situation here. Now, your blessing, guys, is the stork, right? And this is talking about the fertility. So there is a blessing in disguise. Why this is all happening? This blessing could be in disguise right now. Right? Your fear is that, but the thing why this is happening is because Spirit is saying that unless you be the divine masculine in the right possible way, how is it even possible for you to give birth to this twin flame? So for you to get this blessing, this is a blessing in disguise. Had this relationship, had this journey not, if it had not happened, then you wouldn't have known where you have lost your throne, your power, your energy, your things. Then you would have been stuck in this with the predators, right? Who has been very, very sly and made you go through all the trials and tribulations of your life with your money. There is danger right here. Somebody is guarding that part of your story that involves your finances. So, your blessing is that you have her still. You need to give birth to the situation, but you still have her. You can multiply the situation, you can expand the situation. That's what they are saying. That's your blessing in disguise. That you have somebody here with you right now as we speak, right? But you have to understand how to give birth to this story as well. Please talk to me about this Turk. And that's again a part of your karma, right? Here, the wheel. The wheel. So, it's bringing in changes. Your blessing is here. The Ace of Pentacle. Yeah. It can, see, the moment you can multiply, the moment you can give birth to this relationship, that's your blessing, right? You bring back your resources. You bring back that abundance. You bring back that money that you are fearing. That's a new opportunity in your life. But the thing is, you have to take control of your own situation as well. Or else she will not move towards this direction with you. Please talk to me about the wheel, because she wants to know that she is safe. She wants to feel safe with you. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, wherein, a lot of things have happened. Lot of things have happened. The moon. That has been your shadow energy. In your subconscious, somebody has taken your money. Somebody has the rat, the mice, the mice, the fox. Somebody has taken your money. Somebody has left you, has deceived you, has cheated behind your back, has lied to you. But your blessing is that because it has happened, you know the truth now. You're coming to your realization about your own mistake that you have done, Divine Masculine. So had this not happened, you wouldn't have realized the situation, because this is, it's troubling you, even the fact that you have deceived her. And your blessing is that you still have her. She has not left you. In spite of everything that has gone wrong in this situation. Please talk to me about the Seven of Swords. It's a blessing that you still have her, guys. The Knight of Swords and the Judgment. Yeah. So that's what they're saying. Liberate yourself from that fear. Liberate yourself from that fear. Right? Work honestly. Work truthfully. Talk right. Say the truth. Be frank. Liberate yourself from that Seven of Swords energy that you had once with her before. And your blessing is that she's still there with you. So now, the thing is, how do you handle that situation to bring her back? Please talk to me about the Knight of Swords and the Judgment. Is taking back your authority, putting the crown on your head. June. Okay. So something will happen in June or will happen by June. Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, there we get the story here. There is a difficult situation right now, but your blessing is that the time is coming to an end. Okay, a couple of months, it's done and over with. You can liberate yourself, you can be frank, you can be honest to open the door of opportunity, but you have to wait till that point in time because that's summertime, right? Where that liberation will happen, where you will find that confidence and that courage to say what you have to tell her. Let's see, June here. Hold on, guys. I'm just curious here. Please talk to me about June. Misunderstanding, okay. Yeah, the wall of misunderstanding will be cleared that you guys are facing at this point in time, or rather, she is facing with you, right? Whale. Great worry over nothing. And this is kind of worrying you. This misunderstanding between the two of you, you know, like I said, it's a blessing you have her in your life, but now it's the time for you. That's what they're saying. We'll go through this. And the star, guaranteed success. Okay, hold on, guys. So by June, things are going to move. So what they're telling you here, the blessing is that she has not left you, or this journey is not over. This journey is actually on the verge of coming back to life. That's point one. That's your blessing, right? Where the wheel, the destiny, will take a different turn right here. Okay, the Seven of Swords. But you have to also strategize and work in the right direction. Now, if you deceive, if you disconnect yourself again from your energy and try to lie and deceive, it's not going to work. That's what they're saying. So you have to be very careful about your own understanding logically, that because there could be an energy where you might suddenly be pushed into thinking in a different way that you had been doing before, right? It happens. It's normal that we look for an easy way out, we look for a shortcut towards our happiness, but that shortcut is not going to work for you. That's what they're telling you. That's your blessing. You have to understand. So basically what they're saying, guys, that you have to be frank, you have to be honest. No shortcut is going to work towards you liberating yourself from a difficult situation and moving towards your door of opportunity, taking back control. So that situation, you have to wait. It's working up in here. Then energy is working up till the month of June, where this wall of misunderstanding between the two of you will be cleared, right? Because you're worried about this, the whale. You're worried of whether this misunderstanding between the two of you will ever be cleared. You don't know. See, that is where your fear is, right? That's where your fear is, that even if you come back and tell her you're ready to take on the role of the divine masculine, will she actually believe that and work with you towards a new transition, towards a new change of life? Because she's silent. So you're worried about this misunderstanding that it has happened because of whatever, like I said, the Four of Cups. It's happened because of all that in the past, that history has not been eliminated. The past is very much here in this story, guys. But guaranteed success is in your life. That's what they're saying. Excuse me. So by June, don't worry about it. Excuse me, guys. By June, you will see a change. That's what they're saying here. Now, excuse me, your 3D energy is that of the tower. A lot of movement will happen or is already happening for you. A lot of the old will go, the new will come. The tower is moving you or pushing you out of an old situation because Spirit is saying, I want to make this journey a success story. Okay, for the success to happen, time is required for this change to happen, right? Where other situations will be automatically eliminated and the new situation. So, this situation of the tower in your 3D has already started to manifest or will be manifesting soon. Where universe is making all the plans and the arrangement to push you out of the old situation. You have no way out. Please talk to me about the tower, right? This transition is starting or has already started for some of you. Where you are feeling that unless you take a call, unless you do something here to move out of your comfort zone and change your life, you will not be able to bring back your own energy. Please talk to me about the tower. The sun, yeah. You know, it's the power that you're getting, let me put it like that. With the sun, right? With the sun, you are coming out of your shadow, that fear, that illusion that had been haunting you about this situation, that there will be a lot of upheaval, you will not be able to handle that situation. So you're coming out of your fear and telling yourself that whatever happens in this 3D will be in order to liberate you from that old situation. So you are kind of, okay, let me put it like that. Divine Masculine, you are kind of understanding that it's time to liberate yourself from your own fear, from your own shadow energy. Okay, in the 3D with the 7 of Wands, yeah, and taking charge to defend your enemies, taking charge to set up your own boundaries, right? It's a new situation. It's a start of a new situation where you're coming out of that old situation of fear, dread, your subconscious, your karma, your old energy. You're liberating yourself from your own shadow, from your own fear, right? And you're coming back into power. You are getting back that strength, or you will be getting back that strength because you're changing, or the change is starting to happen in the 3D. So, you know, it's the part of the story where you're realizing that irrespective of whether you want it or not, universe is going to push you out. So you better get your ducks in a row. That's what they're telling you here. Right? You better get your ducks in the row, right? So you better start preparing for your next journey. And the journey will not be easy. There will be challenges in the way. But you have to have that strength and that stability to face your challenges. That could be a challenge of criticism, could be the challenge of adversaries, could be anybody who's trying to stop you from moving forward in your life. So it's this environment is talking about talking about a push and a pull from your subconscious into your conscious energy. That's more the story here, right? From your subconscious into your conscious, where you're realizing that why things have happened, Why the misunderstanding? Why all this worry? Why all this difficulties? It's because you never had that strength to stand your ground. So you're learning to accept the fact that you have made a mistake, right? Because your shadow side was too heavy on you. Your subconscious was killing you because your conscious probably was telling you, okay, it's good to do it. But your moment you stepped out of your house, of your door, the subconscious grabbed you and told you, no, you can't do it. And you immediately pulled back. So this is where the tower is happening. This is where the old subconscious energy of that fear of things going, things crumbling. So now you're coming to the fact that things are crumbling because universe is making you stronger. So to come to your strength and your power in your conscious energy to get rid of your shadow, you have to get out of the old. Things have to crumble for you to come out of that state of devastation in order to bring back your own energy and understand where you have gone wrong to work right this time, right? Please talk to me about the Sun and the Seven of Wands, where you have not been able to stand your ground and defend yourself against your enemies or against people who have attacked you. And when they have attacked you, you have got, immediately you withdrew. And it's like you have withdrawn and you have told yourself, give me a second, guys. I think one card fell out. Hold on for me. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so what has happened in here, guys? Very interesting, okay? Let me pull my chair a little close to this. Because there is a guaranteed success. That's going to happen, right? That's your blessing. Okay. Now, thing is, over here, for that blessing to happen, there has to be a change. You have to come out of that shadow energy of your own fear, your own dread, your own illusion in life, and defend yourself. Because what was happening, like I was trying to tell you, is that whenever you were being attacked by other people, you could not defend yourself and you immediately withdrew. Right? You immediately withdrew because you were scared to face the opponents. So, and that was happening because your shadow side was giving you a lot of stories of guilt, of shame, of pain, right? That normally happens. So when your shadow tells you that you cannot defend something, it's because you have done something wrong 30 years back or 20 years back or 10 years back, and you're still guilty that you cannot stand up for your own good or stand your ground. That's where you're liberating out of. That's where you're coming out of. Because that's where the old is going and the new divine masculine is coming into power. Right? And that is where you have the King of Coins. That's where you are now taking, or you will be taking, responsibility for your own decision in life that you are desiring, the Two of Wands, the change that you're desiring, for which you know that you cannot be in a guilt trip ever again. You have to be very clear about your decision, that you are manifesting, right? Because your confidence, your power, your stability. Because you also know one thing, guys, that, like I said, there will be challenges, right? But again, you have to have your stability, right? You have to have your finances in order to move towards a new direction in your life. So universe is preparing you for that journey once again in here. They are giving you back that strength that you had lost before. That's what is happening here. Please talk to me about the King of Coins and the Two of Wands. Because you have, like I said, the door. The door is here, right? Now, which door you choose, the door of opportunity, will be your decision, of course. That universe will not show you, okay, you know what, take the door on the left and don't take the one on the right. No. Here is the issue, guys. You have to learn about this and you have to understand that you will be given the door of opportunity. More than one door. You'll probably have two doors. Right? Now, the door of opportunity could be your door on the right or on the left. You have to do that decision. You have to take that decision. You have to take that call in here. And stand up and stand your ground to say, okay, that's my door. Right or wrong, I don't know, but I'll still go there. You know, that's the energy, right? Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Look here. And that's what you're preparing for in your 3D. It could be a physical journey for you, or it could be a mental journey where you're going to close one door and move to the door that gives you more opportunity in your coming years. Simple. Wow. Am I not happy? Dark woman, dealing relationships with a woman, career, get back to the basics. Yeah, you have to start again. You have to start a journey again, guys, with a woman. Here, there she is. Right? You have to start from the basics. That's what they're telling you. There's no shortcut here for you guys, unfortunately. Now, Spirit's advice is gentlemen. So what Spirit is saying is that move forward. Don't stop. Here you are, divine masculine. You show up in your own reading, right? So they are telling you a lot of things are not in your favor or has not been in your favor. But as you move forward, as you move past all situations, you're moving through a whirlwind. A whirlwind, that's what I wanted to say. You're moving through some difficult times, but don't stop. That's your Spirit's advice. It's going to be rough, right? It's going to be rough for you. It's not going to be easy. But, you know, as you keep moving ahead, as you keep pushing past your own, in your own journey, the journey will come back to light, right? So they are telling you, be a visionary. Look at the future. Don't stop. Yes, it's a rough time that you could be going through. It's not going to be easy. Let me tell you that. It's not going to be a cakewalk that you pick up the cake, you have the cherry and you eat it too. No. There's no shortcut to happiness in life. And I believe in that. If you want to be happy, guys, you have to go through the rough patch. Right? But as you're going through that rough patch, you're evolving. Your strength, your virility, your vitality, you're becoming more like the emperor. You're becoming the divine masculine. But you have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing. There will be hurdles in the way. There will be problems. But Spirit is saying don't stop. Because you are coming close to the end of your last chapter in your life. So keep pushing. Please talk to me about the gentleman. Keep pushing, guys. Plan yourself well, Knight of Swords. Yeah, plan yourself well for this journey. Keep moving forward. Because this journey could be either mental or physical journey. Doesn't matter. But you have to plan it well. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, for the new beginning in your tangible world. So you have to be very mentally sharp, mentally alert. You have to plan your game well. Because like I said, You could have two doors, right? So unless you know which door you want to walk into and be firm about your decision to liberate yourself that you're doing the right thing and you're not doing the wrong thing again, you have to be very clear in your head. Right? Please talk to me about the Knight of Swords. You have to be very clear. And Spirit is saying, don't stop. Keep working on this. Keep moving ahead. Don't be emotional. Right? Leave your emotions behind. Do a lot of logical planning. Think rationally. Be logical. Be very alert intellectually. Mentally, be very sharp. Please talk to me about the Knight of Swords. Leave the emotions behind in the bag for the moment. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. Because again, like I said, Spirit is saying you could come face to face with a very stubborn person. So if you are emotional, yeah, the Four of Wands, right? There is a commitment. So if you are moving towards a commitment with your divine feminine, you have to be very, very clear in your head. It's going to be a journey again that's starting, right? So if you end up being very what's the word I'm looking? Very emotional about the whole situation. She won't like it because she is not an emotional person at this point. She is very, very focused and practical, ambitious, right? She wants her life in balance. She is the boss. Right? She is the boss. So you have to understand that you're dealing with somebody who knows what they want in their life. Right? So your plan should be something that she will take a liking to. So if you're emotionally not clear about your own game plan that you're moving forward to or with, she won't take it. Right? She won't take it. Please talk to me about the Queen of Wands. And, so you have to be very, very clear. And don't try to deceive. Yeah, because, see, the devil. Because she could be having a lot of toxicity and restriction in her life about you. So Spirit is saying, you have to be very clear with your communication so that she can release herself from that old situation of toxicity that you had manifested in this journey, divine masculine. So you have to keep moving forward. Don't stop the wheel. Yeah, for this change to happen, it's going to take a while for you. But you have to, this wall of misunderstanding is something that you have created and you have to break that open. That's your responsibility, guys. Now, this is what they are guiding you towards in this reading. So you have to be very, very clear about your story here. Please talk to me about the Queen of Wands and the Devil, because she is very, she feels the toxicity in herself even now. She's still holding her, she's still holding that old story. She doesn't know if this situation is going to do her any good anymore. Right? So she's very stubborn about the whole situation. She doesn't want to allow that toxicity back into her life again. So you have to be very careful with that situation. Short journey. But this will be a very short journey for her. She won't hold it for too long. That's what they're saying. But you have to keep working in order for her to come clear with you. That's what they are saying here. Grasshopper. Situations and the balance that require careful handling. Yeah, there you go. It requires your careful handling, divine masculine. It's going to be a short journey. If you can carefully handle the whole situation with her and release her from that restriction, release her from that fear, because she is fearful of the same toxicity coming back with you in her life again. So if she allows you back, or the whole situation is going to be mending for you. That's what your blessing is. But you have to work and open the right door towards her as well. you know, or else she won't travel with you. So, this journey that she is going through with this toxicity will become short if you can be frank, open, and honest with her about your plan in here as well. Maybe it's time for you to now tell her the truth. That's when she will let go of her own fear, the Sun. So the probable outcome is that there is a liberation that can happen, right? There is a liberation that can happen here, where again, she is in her shadow energy, where she has to get rid of her own shadow in order to let go of her own fear. Please talk to me about the Sun. So there is a possibility that this journey will end very soon, that she is going through. But again, you will have to do the right thing, Divine Masculine. It's very important for you to understand that. Yeah, the Six of Cups. Yeah, there you go. The twins are going to return. So there is an outcome, a very good outcome, the Star. Yeah. The universe will bring you back together in the right way. But again, that liberation of her own toxicity or her own fear and the shadow that she is going through will last, the duration will be short if you can do the right thing with her. That's what they're saying. So the outcome is the Six of Cups. So please talk to me about the Six of Cups. So this journey is coming back to life. But again, everything depends on how you work with that energy, guys. The Palace of Wands. Yeah, there will be a lot of passion that will return back, that can return back. The Knight of Cups and Temperance. Yeah, very emotional balance. So this, emotionally, it will be all balanced from a lot of insecurity and fear and regret and loss and disappointment that has happened in here. But again, like I said, it all depends on what you want to do with your energy here. Please talk to me about the Palace of Wands. Unless you can clear it up with her, guys, you have to keep pushing this situation to be cleared, or else September. Okay, so we have September here. So by September, you guys are back in action, is what I'm getting, guys. Please talk to me about September. This journey, so January to September, it'll take you a little bit of a time, but it's all coming back. That's what my spirit is telling you. Happiness, there you go. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goal and happiness. Okay. You know that you are lacking this situation, guys. You're missing your soulmate. Time to act, Lion. Yeah. Someone is leaving your life. Okay. All right, let's go to this. So this is going to be a short journey. Okay, the liberation is coming from that fear, from that shadow. The Six of Cups, because the love is still very much intact. The past life connection is very much intact. There is going to be a lot of passion. There is a lot of passion. Palace of Wands, right? So in September, you will see some kind of June, September. So your good period will start from June itself and will continue till September. Within 4 months. Okay. Happiness. Right? A lot of happiness. Where you feel that you're lacking in that happiness. There is an emptiness with your happiness. Lion, time to act. Where you will get back the courage once again in your life, Divine Masculine, to do the right thing. To do the right thing. So this situation of her coming out of this shadow energy is going to take you it's going to be a short journey within this year, of course. But again, you will act on this. You will start feeling that change. Okay, all right, here it is. The misunderstanding between the two of you will start to clear up by June. I mean, clear up, like the worries will start to eliminate. The wall of misunderstanding that you have been holding both of you against one another will start to clear up by June. But the actual result of the whole situation, where you will take that call and act on that situation, where she has been sitting in that fear, that particular clearance or that particular release from her fear you will act on will be in September, to bring back that happiness and cut this journey short that she has been going through. Okay, so this is all that is going on. So Spirit is saying, don't worry about it. You have to just work on your own energy. You have to keep pushing towards your right path. You have to be frank, you have to be truthful about your situation in your life, right? That's important. Don't deceive anybody anymore. You have to be very truthful about your situation, and that's when things will act on your behalf, towards your benefit in your life, divine masculine. Okay, so take this energy, guys. Remember, this reading is very important because we are moving in the next month of this year. So things are moving fast. Energies will also be moving fast, but it's kind of, you know, this energy. So accordingly, right? So accordingly, you can plan and work with your own understanding. That's the guidance, that's the spiritual advice, that's the reading this reading is giving you at this point in time, right? So let's sign off today, guys, until I see you once again. Till then, enjoy, God bless, and love you.